Cultural barrier? It might have been barrier.
I only came here because I wanted to say I couldn't come here.
Hang up the phone.
Oh, I'm not falling for that one. I've fallen for scams before. I'm not falling for your scam. Not this one. Not this time. I'll hang up when you eat my asshole.
You wouldn't say that.
I don't think trans women should be competing in women's sports.
But imagine if oh no, it was what if Strong Bad did like a rant video, like an internet rant video.
I don't like that there's women in my Star Wars. What happened to good old-fashioned American trucks and barbecues? What happened to good old American Trogdor? What happened to my mother? I haven't seen her in a while. She was made of damp squid. I will describe in elaborate detail what she looked like. She looked like a combination of me, Strong Sad, and Strong Mad. Whatever you're imagining in your head, that's what my parents look like. Add it to the wiki.
Official canon, official. Real.
It's official. It's real.
It's official. It's real. Look, it's Diglett, but he's slightly squiddled.
You play ooze. You're just a little bitch walking around.
Just a little bit stupid. Just a little bit.
That Chad Warden video we found where he reviews Action 52.
Action 52.
Action 52.
Where am I going? Oh, I just
there was a parody video a long time ago of Chad Warden where it was about Naruto, like a really hardcore Naruto fan, and it's just like, these ninjas, all of these ninjas, bowling.
I like when people replace the N-word with ninja or Jedi.
I like when they replace the intro with a Cheetah Man production.
No. And it was like, woo, yeah, woo, yeah.
Yes, the Action 52 intro.
Where do I go? Holy shit.
Could you imagine if there was like a biopic where Rick Moranis played as Christian?
Oh, but
it was called
Honey.
Honey.
To say Rick and Morty.
and he was like, it was called Honey, I Recycled My Own Semen. honey, I made Sonichu and Rosachu.
Honey, I put my semen in little jars and I put it in the freezer, honey, even though that won't preserve it correctly, honey. Honey bean.
Honey,
mother.
I put a Rainbow Dash in a jar and I slowly filled the jar. Could you imagine if, like, in the plot to Toy Story 5 is that they put Woody in a jar and Andy slowly starts filling the jar?
What if they put Woody in the jar, then fill it with cum, then put the other Woody in the jar, and he fucks the jar Woody cum?
Other Woody jar what
his
now?
Woody. He puts his Woody in the jar.
Andy puts his Woody on Woody.
I like meeting people here.
What? Why would you come here?
It's the guy who reads the chat logs on the Catch a Predator. I like meeting people here.
I like. That sounded like Seth Rogen.
Weed.
Yeah, that's his entire filmography. Is just
weed. You watch Pineapple Express.
Good movie. I enjoyed it.
Pokemon Brown, more like brown your pants. We're going to brown that twerp's pants. Oh, I think we should brown the twerp's pants. What do you think, Meowth? Yeah, I think we should brown the twerp.
I'm gonna brown.
We should cover the twerp in brown feces.
I'm going to cover the whole town in feces.
I'm the top cat. Do you remember when we were watching
I'm
Gary?
going to make the entire world my cat tray. Little tray, whatever.
What was the we found the Garrymon Christmas special where Professor Kleiner, who is a stand-in for Professor Oak,
Professor Kleiner
tries to get with Ash's mom, or John's mom in this case, and then she's already doing it with Santa Claus.
Yeah.
It's like,
isn't Lamar a girl's name?
That's just his only response. He just goes, God damn it.
I just fucking love when he says, "That's hot."
That's hot. Yeah.
It's so fucking funny.
They gave them like such distinct characterization and everything.
I've done it. I finally found the cure for Garrymon cancer. Mm.
Does he lose it? What happened to it?
He found it.
You found it?
Yeah. I've discovered the cure for Garrymon cancer, but I hate losing.
Mario Kart's really fun, except when you're losing. That's Navigator.
He's in the chat. You don't belong here, but I'll keep talking.
But, does our Game and Chat episodes ever not go there?
Go where?
To like talk.
Mustache Man.
Yes, to Mustache.
Sorry, I've just been watching tons and tons of To Catch a Predator chat logs.
Yeah.
It's this channel,
are you ever not doing that though?
I started doing it like recently.
Yeah, but
and there's a great channel
your main
called,
character
there's
trait.
a great channel called Morticia, and she does like sometimes she does the Predator's voice because she can put on a more like masculine voice than the people she gets to read the
How come?
like she gets the male to do the female and she does the male voice.
Why?
Because she sounds deeper than some of her guests, and I thought that was kind of funny.
That's interesting. Is it a cis woman with immense vocal range, or is it a
cis woman,
trans woman,
bisexual?
Okay,
In
that
wheelchair.
is interesting.
Yeah.
Wait,
She
that's
makes a lot
interesting.
of jokes. She's really funny.
People who make a lot of jokes tend to be really funny. I find people that make less jokes tend to be less funny. I've heard that the more birthdays you have, the longer you live.
Yeah, wow.
The more birthdays you have, the
kid
longer
was
you
up.
stay alive.
Yeah. And also, if you bend down in a cave,
he's like, my glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
You're wearing your glasses.
You're already wearing your glasses. Oh, well. Did you take a look at my hiney while I was bent down?
hey, can I put my shoe between your legs? It's not reflecting, or there's no camera.
Oh gosh.
What a old-fashioned camera shoe.
Did you know that we're terrible people?
Yeah.
Just by
we're not terrible
default?
people. Horses are terrible people.
I guess they're terrible at being people. So you might have a point.
The horse is here.
You might have a point.
The horse is here.
The horse is here. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Lois, please no. Please.
Yeah, I wasn't going to go for it.
Lois. Inside voice.
Soon I'm going to get to record screaming while being burned alive. Will be fun.
What do you mean by this? You think
In
that
a
like the
video
heat
game.
death of the universe is gonna happen at the exact same time as your voice acting, and you're just like, okay, I'm Casey, and today is another day of voice acting for one of my Dreams games. Dreams hasn't been around for 15 years, but I'm still recording things just on the hope that one day Dreams will come back.
And everything will be fine.
Yeah, you're just you're that one chronic Dreams fan that's in denial once it disappears.
Yeah.
You're just like, it'll
Well,
come back
when
one day.
Dreams does disappear, I'll just be making animations.
RPG
and stuff.
game,
I'll be
RPG Maker games.
Where did there was a Pokeball right here.
You got it.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You've been focusing too much on doing commentary.
Yeah.
I want to see if I can do commentary and play games
That's
at the same
a bent
time.
Diglett. Look at it.
It is,
It's
it's
a
very
bent
bent.
Diglett. It's about the same size as Chris Chan too. Not as thick though. The one photo I've seen of Chris Chan's penis is
What?
like there's like a scab on it.
I hate that. I hate that this is where our conversation always goes. But yeah, please describe Chris Chan's penis in detail.
Oh, it was just bent, and the bent part had a really black scab.
Did anyone
on
ever
it.
figure out why it was bent?
I assumed it was natural. I just felt like my dick could be longer. And I didn't, for the record, I didn't take Viagra. I took Extends. Oh no. Oh, I'm all alone with you.
I'm all alone with
What
you.
will we do?
What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do in this cave, Pokemon?
What are we gonna
Trainer?
do
Oh
in
my
this cave? Oh my god!
Oh, we got a Pokemon battle. What the fuck were you thinking? You fucking strange motherfucking stranger danger.
That reminds me of one Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged thing where it's just like, I do like you, Yugi. I do love you, Yugi. Well, I love you too. As a friend, god damn it. But I do want to get into a relationship. Oh, really? As a friend. friend. But we should fuck each other. What? As a friend. Geez, such a pervert.
I lost? Oh, but I don't have any money.
Stop.
What's she say now? You just get it, do you? What do you mean?
You don't understand women, Casey. It's just the one thing that you're never gonna get.
You just don't understand.
You'll never get this, you'll never get this. And then he break out of the cage and he get this.
Hey, want to play? That is also quite suggestive.
Please stop making everything
so,
seem...
you like to play, huh? Yeah. You like to play? I just said yes.
Frico, I just want to say, you are the epitome of everything is a euphemism if you think long and hard enough about it.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Get it?
When I watched South Park as a kid, there was a scene where Mr. Garrison was like, this school year is going to be long and hard. Very long and very hard. And I'm just like, as a kid, I'm just like, yeah, school is long and hard.
It is true.
Yeah.
Back in my days, school, especially...
in the mind with their funny adult tricks.
What do you mean?
I got in trouble so many times just because I was in the vicinity of something that was broken at school.
Oh, no, that literally happens all the time. There was like several thousand occasions where a teacher would like see that I was adjacent to something that had been graffitied, like a dictionary had like a drawing in it, and would be like, the teacher would be like, close your book and sit in silence. Go, you have detention now. And I'd be so confused. I'd be like, why? And they'd be like, oh, you graffitied that dictionary. That wasn't there before. And I'd be like, this is literally how I found it. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's like, stop lying.
Yeah.
There was literally one situation where, the kids were being like particularly rowdy and like making a lot of noise and like running around and haha, whatever. It was very chaotic for the teacher, and the teacher was trying to like...
You got me.
Right. And the teacher was trying to like get everyone to settle down, and like someone threw a paper plane. It hit the teacher in the face, and then she opened it up, and it said like, our teacher is a bitch, signed Mitchell. And it was like, Mitchell, you get over here right now and explain yourself. And I'm like, I didn't do this. What do you... And yeah. But it's like, obviously I would sign my own name. That's just...
There's
the logic, the fucking teacher logic is the most abysmal, like, nonsensical bullshit.
There was a huge mystery from school, when I was in school. In class, someone was passing around a piece of paper, and then it got to me.
Yeah.
And it was someone's ripped out school diary page, like the official school diary that like everyone had to have.
I didn't draw it, but I'm starting to wish I did.
But it said like, Casey is a faggot or something.
But you are. That's just stating a fact. Casey,
I was so upset.
You can't be upset. It's just stating a fact.
Fuck you. Okay. I was so upset that I was like, I was like, check my school bully's diary for the page that's missing, and I was sure it was him.
You literally went J'accuse.
Yes. And the teacher looked through his diary, and he had the page still, so it wasn't him.
Right.
And so it was someone in the class.
But the teacher thought you were lying because you accused him and it wasn't him.
Yeah. I remember that same kid, I think I've told this story, but like his parents broke up and he wasn't in class that one day and we were talking about him.
Yeah.
And the teacher was like, you shouldn't make fun of him. He cried in my arms and everyone fucking laughed.
That is so mean.
It is mean, but it made me feel really
Men
good.
should be allowed to... It made you feel good. Yes, I'm gonna lick up my bully's tears that taste so salty. It's yummy, good, yum, yum. Goody, goody gumdrops. It tastes like gumdrops.
So yummy.
Yummy, it's so good. Yummy.
In my tummy.
Yummy, yum.
Wibby wham wham wuzzle.
Wuzzle. Oh, going back to the dictionary story, I actually had a similar thing where, like, but it was in reverse, where my bully kid said, like, oh, you'll see that, like, Mitchell was drawing in that dictionary because the drawing's done in a green texture, and he has a green texture in his pencil case, and they looked in my pencil case and found a green texture, and I'm like, yeah, everyone in this fucking class has a green texture.
Yeah.
Why? It's just like really dumb.
Oh, evolving Turdidale.
Turdidale's evolving into Feraligatr.
I was in school, and I had an eraser, and I couldn't find it. And then I saw my
He's
friend.
evolving into War
I saw
Greymon.
my friend,
Yeah.
air quotes,
Air quotes.
had an eraser that looked just like mine. So I took it back, and he wrote his name on my eraser. So I took it back, and I used scissors to cut the name off.
Yeah.
And then he
Got shitty.
He got really pissed off at me, and then he told the teacher, and the teacher picked up the eraser and was like, "Excuse me, attention, class." And he points at me and he goes, "This kid here." They're like, "Casey is a thief. He is a thief." And he's like, I'm just like, why are you
This kid is a
parading
thief.
like? Why are you treating this like a big criminal thing? It's just
Yeah,
he took my eraser and I took his name off it.
Very similar thing. But we're at like a swimming event where, you know, all the kids have to do like fucking like sports things,
Yeah.
whatever. And like it was very hot in the middle of the day, and
I'm loving all these fire Pokemon in the
Yeah.
ground for my water.
exactly. That's why I always picked Squirtle when I was a kid, because in Pokemon Red it would be Brock first, rock type,
Yeah.
and then Misty second, which would be like water,
Yeah,
so
evens out.
it'd get the advantage. So anyway, we were lining up for cafeteria, and this is true.
Yeah.
I did do the wrong thing. I cut in line, because you know there was a very specific food item that runs out very quickly, and I wanted to get that food item. So like I cut in line to make sure
Yeah.
that I was
Yeah.
like definitely going to get it before they ran out. And then like the teacher sort of made an announcement, like, because he saw me do it, and he made an announcement that was something along the lines of just like, "Oh, I'm not going to call the person out, but someone just cut in line. Will that person please step out of line and go back to the line?" And I'm just like, he didn't notice me. I'm going. If I just pretend, if I act natural and pretend that nothing is wrong, he's just gonna. He's talking about someone, because the thing is, a bunch of people cut in line, so it wasn't just me. So I'm just like, he's not talking about me.
Yeah.
And then he pointed at me. This is like after like 10-20 minutes had passed, right? And I was almost at the front of the line. Oh, so this is the thing that pissed me off. I was almost at the front.
Oh, yeah.
And then he pointed at me and went like, "You!"
Yeah.
It was you that I was talking about, back of the line. And I didn't want to argue, so I just went, "Okay."
Yeah.
But like inside I was just like seething. I'm just like, did you have to wait
Yeah,
20
yeah,
minutes?
yeah.
Because like the line was shorter. If you'd just called me out at the beginning,
Yeah.
then I would have, like, I probably still would have gotten my food item. It is technically my fault for like cutting in line, but did you have to wait
Yes.
20 minutes to call me out?
Yeah.
And then I end up not eating that day because, like,
Yeah.
you know, the canteen closed by the time I got to the front.
Yeah,
But it's just
yeah.
like, this is your fault.
Oh,
This wasn't me, this was
I
you.
shouldn't be using water.
For all of those people who are addicted to hard drugs,
Yeah.
I think that jerking
the
off...
ice heads, the meth heads,
Yeah.
the crack heads, the heads.
I think that jerking off is a much better way of relieving tension than hard drugs. Remember that. Could you imagine? Could you imagine you go to like your 9-to-5 workplace, and instead of like them having like a sectioned off spot for like smoking, like a smoking area, it was just like a jerk off station. Like it's like, oh well, I'm gonna go for my 2:00 jerk off break.
I got a date with the jerk off machine in the break room.
Just gonna go for my nut break.
Not breaks.
Instead of like, oh, I'm going for a cigarette. Anyone want to join? It's like, I'm going for a rub. Going for a rub. Anyone want to join me?
Stop! You're killing me. Don't be so mean
But, like,
to my puffies.
Productivity would go up 1,000,000%. Look at the statistics. You add like a jerk off station. I'm not being serious, by the way. This is all for comedy.
I was 100% believing.
Oh,
you. That's
you
how
were you
actually
agreeing with
thought.
me?
Yeah, 100%.
I condone
I'm
this. I
behind
want
it.
in the next presidential
I
campaign. they
hardly
need to-
endorse this event or product.
I endorse this thing on my hat.
This song is dedicated to the guy that keeps screaming at us from the balcony. It's called We Hate You, Please Die.
And I love how Wallace Wells just points at himself like, me?
Wait, they sell Flash?
Yeah.
As a TM?
Do you think the Homestar
Metro,
Runner, right?
okay.
Do you think his nuts are just like sagging out the bottom of his like weird cylindrical skirt thing?
They're flapping in the breeze.
So whenever he like jumps or does like a kickflip or something like that, he's like flashing every single other one of the cast members of
where I
HomestarRunner.com.
can buy actual food for myself. Every ROM hack's got a joke like that in it.
Do you remember the Robot Chicken Homestar Runner segment where like the brothers chaps didn't approve of it, and the
Yeah.
entire joke was just like,
that's
oh, we're gonna gun
something I
down
wanted to
the
talk
Homestar
about
Runner
is
characters.
Growing up, I really did not care for
Robot Chicken?
media that just ends up with just people fighting or shooting each other or violence.
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, like Happy Tree Friends.
Oh.
My friends were
Well, like, the whole
my friends
joke.
fucking loved that show so much. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, they're just killing each other every episode.
That-
It's
that-
worse than Itchy and Scratchy.
I mean, it is literally Itchy and Scratchy because the entire joke is just like, oh,
What if
these.
cute but kill?
Yeah, what, what if these cute. What if video games but real life?
What if video games but Smosh? What if Smosh but video games?
What if Smosh but sex? What
Let's
if they
see-
just
okay.
added a lot of sex to Smosh?
Let's see if they still have the glitch here. They do! It's intended!
Bitch!
Okay, let me see.
Remember?
Okay, so this is a glitch that
What-
has this glitch.
Yeah, yeah.
You're in a town, right? But there's a piece of grass.
Okay.
This piece of grass has over-leveled Pokemon in it.
Really?
And it's always been there. It's always... Oh, Pikachu is!
Is
We
it
need a Pikachu
also
for
over-leveled?
Cartman.
It's not
Look,
over-leveled
level
anymore.
17.
But that's the same level we are.
Okay, fight. Tackle.
So electric is not weak to water. Electric is strong to water.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting because I just assumed that like if my phone gets dropped in like the toilet, right?
Yeah.
The phone dies, not
Yeah.
the toilet. Do you know what I mean?
I think...
Do you know what I mean?
think your toilet is eating too many electronics.
I'm just saying that my toilet's a water type and my phone's
use
an electric
Pokeball.
type.
Please, come on, Pikachu. Yeah, no!
Oh, what the-
Shoot, it was so
You are
close.
literally that guy on the playground that's just like, yes, yes, no.
No, yes!
Do you remember the playground rumor that if you like tap the A button really
Yeah,
fast, it
yeah.
like helped? Do you think that's true, or do you think
No,
that...
yeah, alright, Pikachu was catched.
I think there was a video that like tested that theory out, like that rumor out, and apparently they said that there is like if you tap the A button really
Mouse.
fast, there is a 0.000 like 5% increase in the chances that your like that your catch rate goes up, but like it's not worth it. It's like such a low percentage that it wouldn't be worth doing.
Yeah.
It's like speedrun strats. I think it's very interesting that like very recently. So you know how Simpsons doesn't have like continuity, like doesn't have like it has a rolling timeline. Like Bart
Yeah.
stays 10 no matter what.
yeah.
But in Family Guy, Meg Griffin recently turned 18 years old.
That means Chris Chan can finally be with Meg Chan.
Do you think that's actually why they made Meg Griffin 18? It's just like Seth MacFarlane's just like,
Yeah.
I did it for you, Chris Chan. now
I'm
you
going
can
to
finally.
I'm going to sing about it like Frank Sinatra now.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna
No,
let
that's
you
Rick
down.
Never gonna shit my pants. Oh, too late.
Look at me for the changes. But your kids are gonna love it.
Yeah.
Because he actually did play, it's like, yeah, at the very, he does the whole Rickroll song, and then at the very end, like, because Brian, like, messed up, like, the last lyric or something
Where's
like
the
that,
Pokemon
the entire
Center?
audience is just like, no, we hate it.
There's no Pokemon Center.
Yeah, there is.
Where?
Right there.
Fuck off.
It's right
I
there.
can't see beyond
See?
the boundary. There it is.
It's right there. That's what I said. I said right there.
Yeah. Pokemon Center, I want to do this thing for you because I am not enjoying it.
That's Nurse Joyce's voice.
It's the penis voice.
Me in the future editing this. Show a clip of like Nurse Joy from season 1, and she goes, "Hello, I am Nurse Joy. I healed the Pokemon for you. This is my job, and I like doing it for you. Thank you, bye bye."
Pokemon love it here. I want to talk to. I wonder, is Pokemon training possibly
Entrepreneurial?
the fuck?
Is that basically asking like, are you an can you turn
Entrepreneur.
can you turn it into a business? I suppose.
Transform into business.
What does that mean? What are you talking? What joke are you making?
I'm transforming into a business.
Did you see there was this like one like dumb Flash cartoon? I think it was like a Flash Gets bit where it's like, what if Transformers but they were trans people, and then Megatron like transforms so that he has titties, and it's like, Optimus, you can't hit me now because I am a lady. It's what it means.
Okay, you got me there.
Yeah, Optimus is just like,
These
well,
guys.
shit, he's right. He's a lady now, and I am a
Makes
man.
sense. His name's
It
Silas.
makes sense.
Lachlan. Oh, you have to get through me.
Recently,
I don't know who you are. I don't care.
Recently, there was a trans episode. It was literally about a trans girl playing on a. Yeah, it's a real toy. I see it. You make a big deal over the tiniest little things. Yeah. I'm trying to tell a story.
Yeah.
So, there is a show called Moon Girl on Disney Plus. And in the second season, there was going to be an episode about a trans girl competing in high school sports, but it was shelved. The original rumor is that due to the recent presidential election, it was shelved, but Disney has since denied that, saying that it's just a conversation that they want parents to have with their kids. But, like, I think it's really ridiculous that, like, the animators worked really hard on it, and it ended up not getting released. Or apparently Disney says that it's on hold, quote unquote. It's on hold.
Be released. Everything comes out.
Well, that's the thing is it got
removal came out.
It got leaked. Like, it actually got leaked like 5 minutes after they made the announcement that they were going to shelve the episode.
Yeah.
But it was a very trans-heavy Disney channel. Like,
yeah, I don't really care much for Disney, but it's cool.
But like, it is a reoccurring thing where Disney says like, "Oh, we're pro-LGBT, like shine your colors for Pride Month," and then like, you know, they'll tell Alex Hirsch like, "No, we can't make that character gay because it would be controversial."
I want to be gay. I want to kiss a girl who looks like me.
I think one of the best things.
I can't say that shit.
I think one of the best things is the creator of the Owl House basically replied to the episode getting leaked, being like, "I sure hope me replying to this tweet doesn't like garner more attention towards this leaked episode."
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think that is why I wanted to like sidestep this commentary.
For good.
That's why I wanted to go on a little bit of a tangent from the comedic commentary to shine a light on the serious issues of our day and age.
Cartman's Finn. Fucking. Please don't tell him I told you his real name. He hates it when people call him that. South Region will surely get its own Pokemon League, and when it does, I'll become one of its leaders, just like Lachlan. Whoops. I did it again.
Move out of my way.
I'm shitting my pants and it's gonna leak.
La 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 la, my oh my.
Say hi to my cute Q-bird. Okay, hi. Kyaragu.
Why don't you kiss the non-binary person?
Here's the map. In someone's house.
Hey, would you like to play some Pokemon?
I don't get what's so offensive about that.
Well, it's because the Nostalgia Critic did a voice.
And you can't do voices.
And he also said the N-word.
Oh, yeah.
I mean...
What's up, my...
What's up, my N-word? It's a real thing. It's the thing he did.
Cancel him.
I know it's difficult to explain the nuances, but... I feel like doing a silly voice in general is typically considered okay. But I want to say that every person in a position of privilege has blind spots, and a white person doing the voice of a stereotypical voice of a black man, it can be interpreted as negatively, like projecting a negative stereotype or spreading a negative stereotype, which negatively impacts that racial group, etc., etc., etc. Does that make sense to you? Have I explained racism to you appropriately?
I know that.
Do you understand? Do you understand what? Well, you asked the question. I don't understand why that is offensive. There is a reason why doing a voice is offensive, Casey.
I was testing you.
Oh really? Oh really?
Oh, we got.
You knew all along, did you? You knew all along. And you just wanted me to make a fool out of myself, did you?
What I was saying,
didn't you?
What I was saying is he wasn't doing it in malice. He was just ignorant.
No, I don't think. Who is this?
Cartman.
Hey guys, it's me, it's Cartman.
Hey guys,
holy shit!
Cartman, I like to fucking shit and all that. I like to feed people's
Did you
parents.
call him pick a shit?
Did you call your Pokemon pick a shit?
I like pick a shit. He's my favorite. Wait, that's just Bobby here.
I'm a bit of a self-admitted asshole, and I wouldn't even call my Pokemon pick a shit.
I like pick a shit. He looks awesome. Hey Jimmy, I like pick a shit. Let's pick a shit together.
Fucking up. George McFly, instead of saying I am your destiny, he messed up and he said, I like your dentistry.
Will change?
I like the way your teeth look. I like your dentistry.
I like to paint around. Oh, look at. Speaking of. Ooh.
Oh, there's actually a fun fact about Vaporeon.
Really?
Did you know that
Really?
Vaporeon is cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the low body temperature, because the water.
Yeah, because it's a water
So-
Pokemon, so it would have a low body temperature, which makes it
Otherwise
perfect
it
for
would evaporate
fucking.
and get sick.
It makes it perfect for fucking.
Fuck it.
Fuck Vaporeon. Did you know? Did you imagine if the Did you know gaming guys were like, did you know Vaporeon? Did you know? In terms of male and female Pokemon breeding, Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon for humans. Not only are they the field egg group, which is mostly comprised of mammals, Vaporeon are an average of 3 foot 3 inches tall and 63.9 pounds. There's no doubt in my mind that an aroused Vaporeon would be incredibly wet. So wet that they could easily have sex with one for
I'm
hours
so moist right now thinking about Vaporeon.
without getting sore. They can also learn the moves Attract, Baby Doll Eyes, Captivate, Charm, and Tail Whip, along with not having fur to hide nipples. So it would be incredibly easy for one to get you in the mood. With their abilities, Water Absorb and Hydration, they can easily recover from fatigue with enough water. No other Pokemon comes close with this level of compatibility. Also, fun fact, did you know? If you pull out enough, you can make your Vaporeon turn white. Vaporeon is literally built for human dick. Ungodly defense stat, plus HP protocol.
Protocol?
High HP pool, plus acid armor, means it can take cock all day, all shapes and sizes, and still come back for more.
Oh my god. Not even I write stuff this vulgar.